Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I was just eating some canned peaches with my Emmy Award. Yeah. Apparently, I couldn't find a fork, so I had to use my Emmy Award to eat the peaches.
Oh dear.
Canned peaches, by the way, the official canned food of the worldwide global pandemic apocalypse. Here, just put my Emmy Award over there with the other two.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Well, we're in. Peaches are good. That's when you do comedy with food. You always got to remember you actually have to eat this stuff. We're in the worldwide. We're here in New York State. We're in lockdown mode, top secret, emergency, martial law.
Oh man.
Close the doors. Lock the barn. Don't go outside. It's chaos. It's destruction. It's the end of the world as we know it. And you know what that means? It's time for the Dave Konig Show on Facebook Live, the official comedy show of the worldwide global pandemic.
Yay!
Yay! I'm here with my lovely co-host, the Bride of Konig, Susan Konig.
Hello.
Seated a safe 6 feet social distance away from me.
Right.
And we got a big show planned for you. If you're locked in New York State or California, wherever you're locked in, we got a big show for you tonight. Oh, Chris Konig is watching. He's my cousin. We got a big show for you tonight. We've got the Not Ready for Dave Konig dancers.
Oh boy.
They will be here. They're gonna phone in. They're actually gonna phone in and describe the dance
On a landline.
on a landline. Apparently, they go, hello, and then they're gonna tell us what they're doing. They're gonna be dancing, but they'll describe it. It'll be great.
Okay.
And the Not Ready for Dave Konig players
Right.
are our popular sketch comedy group of young, vibrant, spunky sketch comedy performers.
Yeah.
They will not be here tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, I fired them. There was one of them in particular who was getting on my nerves, a young guy.
Kevin.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Here at the Facebook Live studios. He was always glaring at me in the hallways.
Yeah.
I could tell, because everyone thought he was going to be the big breakout star, of the show, because he did all these funny characters, so he was always kind of glaring at me and smirking. He was a smirker. So I didn't like him. So I got into a big beef. It was a whole thing at rehearsal today, and, and I said, hey, I said, people are tuning into the Dave Konig Show on Facebook Live to see Dave Konig, not to see you, Kevin. And the Not Ready for Dave Konig players. So we got into a big thing, and you know what he said to me?
What?
He said, okay, Boomer.
Oh.
I hate that.
I know.
Because, as you know, honey, my name is not Boomer.
No, he got you there.
He got me. So you know what? I got him right back. You know what I said to him?
What?
I said, okay, millennial.
Oh.
I fixed him.
Zing.
So I fired them. And he says, I don't need you. He says, there's all these other comedians doing Facebook Live shows now. I'll just go get a job at one of them. I said, go ahead and try. So you know what he's doing? He's going to be him and all the players. They're going over to the Ian Finkel show on Facebook Live every Wednesday and Friday on Ian Finkel's Facebook page at 2 p.m.
Nice.
At 2 p.m. in the afternoon in New York time. So I said, "The hell with you, Kevin. Go ahead and work for Ian Finkel. I don't care." Now I'm pissed at Ian Finkel.
No.
Yes, it's a feud. It's a Facebook Live show feud. And we're going to have a big celebrity guest today.
Oh, who?
The entire Mormon Tabernacle Choir will be here.
Wow.
If only if I can figure out how to do this in landscape mode, because this is in portrait and I can't figure out how. If I can do landscape like that, I'm going to get the entire Mormon Tabernacle Choir on the show.
Okay.
But what happens is that when I turn the phone sideways, when I try to do it in landscape, it goes all kaflooey and it's a big mess. So we'll see how that works out.
Okay.
How you doing, honey?
I'm great.
We're in total lockdown. Total lockdown here in New York. What does that mean? Can I go out? Am I allowed to? Am I allowed to congregate with large amounts of other people?
No, you can go for a walk.
I can go for. But can I go for a walk with like 50 or 60 other people?
No.
Well, what can I participate in team sports?
No, you may not.
Because I joined a softball league here in New York.
You did?
In the Bronx. Yes. Well, here's the thing. I thought this would be a fun way to stay in shape. Mm-hmm. So I joined a men's softball league for guys my age. Kevin would not get on this team. It's guys my age. Guys in my age group. And I thought that would be a fun way to stay in shape.
Yeah.
These guys, they take it so seriously. Oh, my God. Oh. Every 2 weeks, they test the players for performance enhancement drugs. Lipitor, atorvastatin, chondroitin, Cialis. It's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
So we can't do that. But you know what you can do when you're locked down in New York or any other area that's under martial law and you're locked down?
No, what?
You can watch a lot of TV. You can, and so we have some TV recommendations for you. some shows you should be watching. Are you seeing, by the way, the comments on your computer? Because I'm seeing them on the. We're broadcasting utilizing the cell phone technology, and where I see the comments, you don't see them yet.
Yeah, I see all of
Oh, you see everything?
I don't want to interrupt your flow.
You see our lovely daughter Sarah is watching.
Of course.
I love you, honey. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing a show, for God's sakes. Don't interrupt me when I'm doing a show. And Chris 217 is watching the show.
Oh,
do you know who that is?
I do.
For those of you who live in New York and lived through the 70s and 80s, you remember when there was graffiti all over the place? Remember there was a guy who would write Chris 217 on everything? Do you remember this? He's watching our show tonight.
Hey, Chris.
That's how popular I am. So we're on lockdown. So here's a show you should watch. I want to recommend the TV show Hunters on Amazon Prime. It's a new TV show. It's about Nazi hunters.
I know, it's super scary.
And here's what you want to do. If you don't want to watch the show, just skip to episode 4. Watch episode 4 about 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
And that's when I come on.
You're the Wonder Cola guy.
Yeah, it's a scene in an advertising agency, and there's all these advertising executives, and apparently I am an executive from Wonder Cola.
Yep.
A fictional
Very convincing.
soda.
Yeah.
Very convincing?
Oh my gosh.
And did you know, I didn't know this because I've never actually watched the show. I just watched my scene because I really don't care. Apparently, the scene I'm in, it's a taste test scene. We're sitting there, we're going like this. That's pretty good. And it's a taste test scene. I didn't know it was actually integral to the plot for the rest of the season.
I know, but no spoilers.
I don't want to spoil it,
But it is. It's a huge scene.
it's a huge scene, and I'm very important in it. They could not do the show without me. The heck with Al Pacino. Me, Dave Konig in episode 4. That's what makes the show.
Your cousin Norman loves the show, Tiffany says.
Tiffany, did Norman ever get that paperwork thing
Wait,
straightened
no,
out?
we're not
Well, no, I
talking
need
about
to know
that.
that, though. All right.
We can talk offline.
We'll talk offline.
Irma says, ask her what the new name of the for the coronavirus is.
And I will as soon as I finish telling this anecdote. So,
I'm sorry.
yeah, no, we're not doing viewer participation at this point. This is my show, and we're doing me. We'll get to all you viewers later. Thank you all for watching. It's fantastic, and you'll be name-checked later. But right now, I'm right in the middle of an anecdote. See, this is the problem with this Facebook Live stuff. Everybody wants to participate, but I'm trying to do a show here.
Well, so go.
Hi, Robin Gorman-Newman. Hi, Irma Zandel. Hi, Sonny Maxon.
Oh.
What?
Sorry.
Okay, so here we go. So I'm on the show, Hunters, and it's all about Nazi hunters.
Right.
And by the way, if you haven't seen the show, episode 4, it's a taste test scene. And if you don't have Amazon Prime, here, I'm going to reenact my entire performance on the show.
You are?
Right now.
Okay.
Here we go. This is me on the show. Doop, doop, dooby doo. I can't taste any difference. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hand me another Emmy Award. I deserve an Emmy for that. There you go. This is my Emmy Award that I just won for reenacting my scene in Hunters. Thank you so much. So that's what I do. And a little inside, I'll give you a little inside show business. So we're taping the show. I'm on the set. We're shooting the show. I got one line.
Yeah.
A man of my stature. Can you believe? One line they give me. So I'm padding the line as much as I can. We're shooting the thing. And the line is, I'm supposed to go like, this is all I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do this. I can't taste any difference. That was the whole thing.
Right.
So this is me. That was about the 7th shot. You know, the 7th take. Take 7. Take is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
That's a little inside show business.
Tape, right.
Nomenclature. Take. So nomenclature. Word. So take 1. This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to pad my part. This is me. Take 1. I go like this. I go. Doop doop dooby doo. Well, I can't taste any difference. You see how I did that? See, I padded it out.
Really long.
It was really long. So that's me on Hunters. You want to watch that show? That's about Nazi hunters.
Right, with Al Pacino and you.
You know, they go out and they hunt down Nazi war criminals, is
Sure.
what they do, which is a big thing, which, you know, they're still doing to this day. You realize that? Isn't that amazing? They're still finding Nazi war criminals to this day, and they capture them, they send them off. I think it's very admirable and noble because there's no statute of limitations on that stuff, and justice must be served.
Yeah.
So God bless everyone who's involved with the effort to hunt down Nazi war criminals. Although, frankly, I mean, how hard is it now? Because they're all 120 years old. It's not like they can run away. They're very easy to catch. No, I mean, at this point, you get like a box. All you need is like a box and a stick and a string and a piece of strudel, right? And you put the strudel in there, and the old elderly Nazi goes for the strudel, and you pull the string, boom, you got a box full of old Nazi.
Oh my God.
And you ship them off, you put the stamps, or ship it back, and send them off to trial.
Okay.
That's it. I tell the truth, I tell you.
Yeah, that could be the new hunt.
Listen, I take a stand against Nazis. A lot of comedians, wouldn't do that. But I take a firm stand. If you know what I would say? If Adolf Hitler walked into this room right now, you know what I'd say to him? I'd say, hey, Adolf, if your Reich was so great, how come it was only the Third Reich, huh? How come it wasn't the First Reich, you big baby? That's what I tell him.
Show him.
You big Nazi baby. That's what I would say to him. Wow. So that's me on Hunters.
Yeah.
And they're talking about, I'm Wonder Cola ambassador, and they're talking about spinoffs. There's some buzz in the industry that Wonder Cola ambassador might get his own show. And every week I would go, and I would have a different take on the situation every week. First week I go, it tastes pretty good, and that would be the show, right? And then the second week, the big season finale would be this would be the big season finale of Wonder Cola Ambassador, the show on Amazon Prime starring me. I would go, it's just not my cup of tea. So that's exciting.
Wow.
Christopher Bruce says all kinds of things that I'm not going to repeat. Walt Papalo says your Carson is coming out. Hey, Walt Papalo, book me at your comedy club when this is all over. I'll come up there and entertain the folks. So you know what? Here's the thing. We've lost $1.5 billion. This is just me personally in the stock market this week.
It's too bad for us.
The stock market has crashed royally, and I don't even want to tell you how much money we lost today.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad. But I got a plan. It's okay. I have a plan.
Yeah.
I have a plan, and we're going to make all the money back. You know what my plan is?
Yeah.
When this is all over,
Yeah.
I'm going on Shark Tank.
Oh.
I'm going on Shark Tank. You ever watch Shark Tank? Best show on TV?
Yeah.
That's when the people come in and they have their dopey inventions, and then they got a lineup of, it's like Mark Cuban and all these billionaires and entrepreneurs, and the people present their products, and then like Mark Cuban, one of these guys say, I'm going to give you a lot of money. Here's a lot of money, and they walk out and go, I can't believe I got all this money. That's what I'm going to do.
With.
I invented something for Shark Tank. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
And here's what we're going to do. You're going to help me rehearse my pitch for Shark Tank.
All right.
So I'm going to walk into the Shark Tank. That's the first thing you do. You walk in,
Right.
and you got to do the music. You got to do the dramatic music.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. All right, go ahead. You got to do dun dun. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Dun dun. Dun dun. Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. So, and then you say, hi, I'm Dave Konig from New York City. And everyone says it with great pride.
It's like, hi, sharks.
Hi, sharks. I'm Dave Konig from New York City. As if like the sharks would be impressed where you're from. They go, because they always say, I'm Tony from Kenosha, Wisconsin. And at that point, Mark, we'll give him money. Right? I don't even want to know what you invented. You have such pride in Kenosha, you get money. So I'll say, I'm Dave Konig from New York City, and sharks, how many times has this happened to you? Right?
Yeah.
And then you do a little demonstration.
Right.
You present the problem, and then later on you solve the problem with you, right? And they
Yeah.
get all impressed. They give you money. So you're at a movie theater watching one of those 3D movies, right?
Yeah.
And you're sitting there with your 3D glasses on, and you're watching the film, and you're getting all headachy and cranky from the 3D, right?
Yeah.
And your eyes are irritated, and your head is spinning, and you're going, dear God, no, this hurts. The pain.
Yeah.
The pain. Why did I come to this 3D movie? The 3D images are hurting my brain, right?
What's the solution?
That's happened to you, right?
Yeah.
Luckily, I have a solution. With my new invention, Dave Konig's 2D glasses. You put them on at a 3D movie, and they suck all the depth out of the image, rendering the 3D film into 2D, which is soothing and relaxing on your eyes. So it's like watching it's a 3D movie, but it's flat. It's flat.
Yeah.
There's no depth to it. There's no dimension to it. And so then it's like watching a regular movie, and it's also like a spa, like a cooling spa for your eyes.
I like that.
I want $1 billion for 3% of my business. Sharks, who wants to go into business with me with Dave Konig's 2D glasses?
All right.
And that's how I'm going to make back all our money that we lost.
See that you really thought about it.
I thought that through carefully.
Okay.
What do you think?
Ed, that is a great idea. It sounded really good. It sounded really good. Yeah.
Once again, I should alert all our viewers that not all of these bits have a big, funny ending. Some of them just kind of peter out.
You know what's funny though?
What's
you
that?
know the Sarah Konig that you blew a kiss to?
Yeah.
It's not your daughter.
It's not my daughter. Oh, my Lord.
That's your cousin's
That's my
wife.
cousin's wife, who's also named Sarah Konig. So why isn't our daughter watching the show?
I don't know. She's probably working.
Well, hi, Sarah Konig, my cousin's wife. It's so nice of you. And Paul Ginsberg, hi, how are you? And this is the romper room section of the show. Hello, I see Richard King. I see Matt Logasario. I see all the kids watching the show. It's fantastic. Thank you for watching the show. It's wonderful. How are we doing on time? I don't want to go over time.
Well, it's time.
Oh, it is time now?
Yeah.
You mean I killed 15 minutes with that nonsense?
16.
16 minutes. Very quickly, now that we're all in lockdown, emergency, red alert, crisis zone, time to slow down, think things through. This is a good time to have some contemplative moments examining philosophical questions.
Okay.
Questions like, do you think strippers have a recurring dream where they suddenly find themselves at work with all their clothes on and no one is staring at them?
Wow, that's philosophical.
That's deep. That's
Yeah.
deep, right?
Yeah.
Questions like, do you think when sober people go out for a big night on the town, do they have to bring along a designated drunk driver?
Oh my gosh, that would be an opposite
That would
deep question.
That was a deep question.
Oh my gosh.
Questions like, if Scientology has all the answers for life, why can't they do something for John Travolta's hair?
Oh.
Don't they have some kind of toupee technology they could help him out with?
Oh, I hope so.
Hello, Henry Conklin. Good to see you. I hope you're in good health. God bless you. Henry Conklin, who I used to serve with in the State Guard back in the day.
He's
Fantastic.
just tuning in, but
Fantastic. Wonderful. So those are questions you can ask. By the way, I want to talk to you about your Instagram, Susan Konig. Your Instagram. You're posting your dreams on Instagram.
Yeah.
They're disturbing, and I'm getting scared.
oh no, it's okay.
I think you might try and kill me in my sleep someday.
No, I just think it's interesting.
All right, go to Susan Konig's Instagram. She's posting all kinds of wonderful writing that she does. And speaking of Susan's writing, go to Amazon.com right now. That you're locked in. They'll deliver these to your door. Amazon's still
Yeah, I
delivering,
got a
right?
package
All right,
the
you got a
other
package. You got an Amazon package today.
Yeah.
Then you can get these books. Susan Konig's I Wear the Maternity Pants in This Family. Hilarious, funny stuff. Why Animals Sleep So Close to the Road and Other Lies I Tell My Children, equally as funny. She wrote 3 books, not 1, not 2, but 3. Teenagers and toddlers are trying to kill me. I want to see these Amazon numbers going through the roof for my book, too. Good Luck, Mr. Gorski by Dave Konig. All good stuff. Thank you all for watching. It's been a wonderful week. What a great week we've had with this show.
Oh, it's
The world is falling apart, but we're having fun, and that's all that matters.
viewers have made it terrific.
The viewers have made. I want to thank everyone who's watched. Hello, Michael Allen Gray, who I used to perform with in the USO. Walt Papalo, who runs a great comedy club up in some town in upstate New York. I can't remember. And everyone who is watching and has watched all week. Thank you. We've had fun together. We'll continue to have fun next week. So we do this every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right here on my Facebook page, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in on Monday when our big, you know who our big celebrity guest is going to be? Our big celebrity guest, the country singing star, big country singing star, Clay Midia will be here. Clay Midia, he's terrific. And he's going to, Clay Midia, he'll sing his new hit song, You Broke My Heart and Left Me and Took My Dentures, so now I can't chew you out. So he'll be here on Monday. Good night. God bless. Drive safely. Have a great weekend and stay safe and don't worry so much. It's all going to work out.
All right, thank you.
There's good news out there. Okay, bye. Okay. Oh, I got to do